Society Chats here in downtown Toronto with the CEO of Mobovivo, Trevor Doerksen. What inspired you to start your company years ago now?
Well, I made snowboarding films. This is sort of the origin story, I guess. I made snowboarding films when I was a teenager, and they were on VHS tapes. So if you're old enough, you might remember what those are. And my distributor, a Toronto-based company, went out of business while I was shooting the snowboarding film on the mountain, on a glacier. And so I had a big decision to make. I wrapped up shooting. I had a decision to make: am I going to finish the film off? I have no distributor. I didn't know who else to use. I decided I'd do it myself. I decided I would edit it. I'd finish the video off. I went up door to door. I sold it to Blockbuster. I sold it to Canadian Tire. I sold it in the U.S. to Fred Meyers and other retailers. But I literally called them. I walked door to door. I sold them. I talked to the clerks at Blockbuster and said, if you sell one, phone me and I'll bring you some more. I'll send you some more. And the clerks were cool because snowboarding was cool and it was all really, really fun. And I said, well, actually, phone me when you sell 10, not one anymore. And it was going pretty well, actually. So I learned how to distribute handwritten invoices. Like it was really difficult. But I did it, and fast forward a couple of years, I saw the internet for the first time because it just emerged. I was at university at the time, and there was a visual browser. It was delivering text and images, and of course, anybody who's in video saw that video was going to go into that browser as well. So I suppose at that moment, it was 1995, Mobovivo was created, but it was many years later till the networks were good enough to deliver video, and YouTube emerged and all of these other things. But it was that moment that Mobovivo was created. The company took another 10 or so years to be able to happen.
And in layman's terms, what exactly do you do?
Well, we make apps for when people are watching TV. So actress, athlete, product appears on screen, the TV screen, on your smartphone, your iPad, her Twitter feed, the athlete's background information, or the product, where to buy the product, appears automatically on your phone. So we have this hands down, heads up TV viewing experience where you don't have to go searching for the information you're curious about. We anticipate the information you're curious about, the connections that you want to make, and we pop that up on the screen for you. We gamify that so that for sports, what is a baseball game? Has 5 minutes of action through 3 hours of broadcast, and other sports are similar. So to keep the beat of the program and to keep people from finding the remote control and changing the channel, or from playing Angry Birds or getting on Wikipedia, we make sure that there's something to do related to the program. And often that involves gamification or social tools or just background information.
Is it an advantage or a disadvantage for you the way that people are multitasking while they're watching television, they're on their phones, on their computers?
Yeah, so I guess it's a behavior that the industry's accepted exists because we're all doing it. Nobody's surprised to hear that it's not just, oh, hey, it's my kids that are doing it. Everybody's doing this. But the real problem is if it's taking place on Wikipedia, nobody's making any money, right? So that's a problem for the network. If it's taking place on Angry Birds or Facebook, maybe the right people, according to the network or the TV network or the producers of the programming, they're distracted in the wrong way. They're being pulled into a world that isn't related to the TV program, and we all think, everybody at Mobovivo, our customers, believes we can pull them into an experience that's related to their program. And we have a really neat ability that when they change the channel, we know they changed the channel. So when somebody's watching TV, they've engaged with the program through one of our tools. If they've changed the channel, we know they changed the channel. And we can ask them politely to come back. We can give them a reason to come back. Hey, the show's about to start, or maybe you want to get your vote in on the next, whether this character is going to get kicked off the island. And those reminders, we can track how successful we are, what the conversion rate is on those reminders. And so we know that when we deliver an alert that says, hey, come on back, 46% of the people that see that alert turn the channel within 15 seconds. So not only do we know that they're multitasking, we kind of know we can control people. Well, not everybody, but we can control 46% of them. So it's a pretty interesting time that we can engage, prove that we can engage, and even influence behavior with that kind of conversion rate. So the multitasking's good, and we're going to just channel it for our customers.
What are your goals for Mobovivo in the future?
Well, we're pretty focused on a few territories right now. Of course, we started in Canada. We've just done some expansion into Los Angeles, and we have an office there, an outfit there. And we've also expanded into São Paulo, Brazil. And so we have 3 people in São Paulo. We've had them there since May. And they're selling to some of the largest networks in the world. Of course, sports is a big part of that. One of our clients now is mixed martial arts fighting, Mark Cuban on Access TV. And so with Mark Cuban, we built this great second screen, gamified, fully engaged, heads up, hands down experience. And now that's being placed into different types of sports, different types of programming. And soccer is a big deal for the next applications. So as they say in Brazil, is football. And we're applying our technology to football to get ready for 2014. Brazil hosts the World Cup. 2016, they host the Olympics. We've got, in Canada, we've got CBC as the host broadcaster for the next Winter Olympics in Sochi, Russia. So a lot of sports-related stuff. And so 2014 is a busy year. Olympics, World Cup, get ready for the Olympics. So we're looking forward to that.
Do you prefer to focus on sports-related content or live events, or are there other different areas you want to focus on as well?
Well, I did sports. I like sports. It's more obvious. It's kind of easier for people to see. 5 minutes of action in a baseball game. We've got to keep people engaged somehow.
Yeah, boring.
Exactly. Not for baseball fans, I guess. But we showed up at the 6th inning last night at the game, and it was a good game. 3 innings. This was plenty enough fun. You've got to keep people engaged, and sports has this pace where it seems really obvious to do this. And of course, the stats and all the information. I'm not satisfied with just doing sports. Of course, reality, other live programming, concerts, award shows. I think award shows are a great application for this, and so that's a nice place to go. But really, I suppose my goal is to prove that scripted programming. Maybe not every show. Maybe some shows are just so engaging you never get distracted from the screen. Maybe that's true. Maybe we won't get drawn onto our devices when we're watching True Blood. Maybe that won't happen, but I'd still love to face that challenge with scripted programming where if there is complementary plot, we can play that out on a second screen. Take some character arcs, take some story arcs, and play those out on the second screen so that maybe they're between episodes, between seasons. So that's a place I'd like to get to. Sports is going to keep us really busy, though.
What do you have coming up in the next couple weeks?
Well, one of the things the whole team's pretty excited about is an app that hasn't been released yet. I've been using it in pre-release. I got to use it with a former Prime Minister of Canada yesterday, and with Miss World a few weeks ago, and so we've been partnering and been approached by a number of actors, athletes, musicians, to create an experience called Fan Snaps. Fan Snaps is kind of like an Instagram for celebrities. So the idea is, and Katie, I think we could probably use it here. The idea is you take smartphone moments when you meet a celebrity, you take a photo of the celebrity, and you ask the celebrity to sign the photo. And then users can send the photo off to their friends on Facebook and that sort of thing. But they can also order physical merchandise, coffee mugs, T-shirts, posters, and money goes to charity. And so the celebrities love that because they take one of these smartphone moments that happen all the time, like every day, everywhere they go, they're asked to take photos, they're asked for autographs. They can do this with Fan Snaps, and money goes to charity. And so it's a really big, so the charities are being selected by the celebrities. The celebrities I can't talk about yet, but they will, when they're all ready to talk about Fan Snaps, they'll talk about it, and it'll be in the App Store in October sometime. Adrian Grenier, I can say, is involved, but so are a number of other celebrities, including musicians. And we're going to go on tour with this thing virtually because the celebrities are going to take it onto stage with them and on the red carpet and so on. So very exciting.
And where's the best place to find out more information on Mobovivo and FanSnaps online?
Well, FanSnap's all secret.
Okay.
I didn't say anything about FanSnaps, did I? It's all secret. So you'll see something on that in the App Store soon, but certainly online. Mobovivo.com is where the latest information is. Well, actually, no, it's going to be at Katie Chats.
Yeah.
That's going to be the most recent information.
Thank you so much, Trevor. Congratulations on all of your success, and best of luck with Mobovivo and FanSnaps and all of your upcoming projects.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats here in downtown Toronto.